this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun, Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Williams, a man in motion right. On first down, Justin Herbert. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down carry for Henry. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. They keep it with Henry on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On second down, here's Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Donald Parrott with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. On
2nd and 11 now. Tua. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert finding room at midfield. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. 7-7, our score after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the running game with Mostert. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This goes to the tight end, Eric Saubert. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Ready.
Running the counter with Mostert. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Tua on 4th down. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Herbert. He dumps it off for Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff, Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The Chargers at 11-1 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right at them and right up the middle.
On 2nd down and 4, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Hopkins with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll buy some, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Tua. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Looking to pass. Tua. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Chargers will take over here just shy of the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw here, Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
98 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. A handoff, running left, Henry. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So
back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And some room to run now. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Here's Mostert.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
They run with Mostert off the option.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Herbert on third down now.
Check down here for Henry.
And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They snap it to Herbert. And that is caught. It's Davis. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Gabriel Davis.
66 yards.
And the Chargers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he's got room.
86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Tua now on first down.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
On play action, here's Tua. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Got a man, it's Waddle, complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
That swung out to Mostert. And he is not going to go anywhere. We're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
On the ready.
They'll run with Mostert. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll run with Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. In motion right comes Allen.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
122 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running from the gun with Henry.
Some good execution at times by
I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, you know, go. If I touch it, then it's